I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes you gotta learn to let go. You ain't gotta go through all this. Get up and get out of them relationships like
Why
that.
are you here, bro?
You need to find you somewhere to go now.
That's right. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Ain't no need to go through all
And
that.
take your cat too.
It was 2 days after Thanksgiving, and this girl from Tinder hit me up, and she's like, come over. And of course I did. So I'm sitting there. She invites me over. She sits me down on this oversized beanbag that she had. First red flag. Then she was like, hey, what's up? Okay, so mind you, dude, like I said, I was like a day or two after Thanksgiving. So I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, and I'm having Thanksgiving leftover farts and everything. I mean, it's bad. So I get to her house. I'm laying on the beanbag. She starts topping me up. And then I'm like, okay, this is normal. This is cool. I start pushing on her head. Come on, baby. Let's go deeper. And she goes like this, takes my hands, bah, bah. And she goes, that's the funny thing about guys. Grabs my legs. They always think they're in control. And fucking throws my legs. I mean, I'm telling you like this. She was like, and I was like, ma'am, what are we doing? And she just started eating my fucking ass, bro, just going to town on that shit. And I didn't shower. I mean, nothing, man. And I'm telling you, that was probably the kinkiest experience I ever had. Anyways, dog, I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, yo, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Yup. What's going on, everybody? Yep. Yep. That's what we're doing. Yep. That's what we're doing. Academaciated, for sure. That's what we're doing. Yeah, because I realized, checks my pulse in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on? I realized I forgot to mention one more thing, right? One more thing. Don't get scammed, man. The one that got scammed, man. He didn't listen to me. He thought he knew. He thought I was a scammer. But I'm here to save you. I'm the giving tree. You want to see something done? You do it. I don't work for you. Don't get scammed, man. Don't get scammed like with the one that got scammed, man. So one more thing I want to say before I should have added in the last thing, but such is life. Here we are. You know, one thing I don't understand, and maybe it's not meant for me to understand, when you see these alerts. Well, hold on.
And then we went shopping, and then I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to fuck. I'm busy.
Yo.
Okay.
Damn, who that?
This is my friend, Emily. What's up?
Damn, you ain't tell me she was a bad bitch.
Hi. You don't think that's a odd statement to say to someone I'm in the bed with?
Yeah, you chatting. Do you know where the keys to my 2024 BMW i8 turbocharger went?
Since when did you drive it?
You know the one I let you borrow because you a broke nigga with no car?
Oh. Nigga, that never...
Type shit. Hey, can you hold this for me?
What the f... I know you did not just throw 10 bands in my face, nigga.
Yeah, bro, it won't fit in my wallet. I figured you needed more than me.
Wait a minute. I know what's going on here. This nigga's trying to steal my bitch by lying on my name. I have to retaliate. I can't let this slide. Hey, bro, didn't you have that outfit on for 3 days? You invited me over yesterday. He was wearing a white tank top.
Yeah, I don't know what that lame nigga talking about. My bad, though. I was texting my employees. How's your business doing, bro?
I work at Target.
Damn, couldn't it be me? Get your money up.
Get my money up? You the one fake flexing. We can go band for band right now.
So how your son doing? I heard that nigga starving.
Why are you lying? You have a kid? You believe him?
Yeah, your baby mama just texted me. She said they haven't ate in weeks.
Oh my god, I'm so mad.
You know what I like to do when I'm mad? Go out for some scrumptious ice cream. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, little bro. Hey, little bro. Let me get that 10 bands back.
Hey, yo, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Yeah. So, you know what's crazy? And y'all could educate me if I'm wrong, please, because you know, you never stop learning. Never stop learning. I'm receptive, open to it. 100%. All these years we've been hearing about some hex. Y'all had me singing songs, man. 55, 55. I mean, I'm making songs with, you know what I'm saying, J Hood, Rusty Jukes. I'm doing songs by myself. 55, 50. Y'all had me thinking about some 50, and still to this day, 55. I mean, I've seen people bless their hearts, ink, like get the thing tatted on their bodies and stuff, right? Y'all had one more thing, man. One more thing, man. Twin fam, salute, man. Salute. Because you already know, man. Twin fam already understands. You already understand.
Hey, yo, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Y'all had me, because we're going to talk about this for a minute until we don't need to talk about it anymore. 2021, right? Yeah. It's not that, yeah, it's what it is. Y'all was selling, and you kept telling everybody else, do 55, 55. People came in, bought the top. In 21, 3 years later, they're pissed. Because not everyone has that conviction to do anything long term. Everyone is not the same, right? Me, yeah, 55, 55. Oh, yeah, and all day. I'm doing this for my kids. All day. Boom, 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 boom. 55, 55, 15 years, 2 months. Yes, this is what we're doing. Get the bonus after the 10 years. Blah, 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 blah. APR, all kind, T-share, quick maths, T-share. Bang, bang, makes sense. Quick maths, T-share, operating all T-share. When you staking, you have no hex. It's all about T-share. Right? T-share. Been hearing about some T-share. The whole time I've been in the beginning, it was just how many streams? 55, 55. Oh, yeah, this is what Hex is. No liquid talk. No liquid, but y'all kept it. Y'all held it. This is what y'all did. You didn't give people the secret sauce. You did it. People found out about it later. 3 years later. Because it wasn't making sense. If y'all retired, why are you launching coins X, Y, and Z? Why are you doing sacrifice phase? Why donation this or this coin, that coin? But y'all supposed to have been, retired off this, that, this. You ran low on the bread, or you weren't staking. You just, you didn't really plan properly for a 3-year long bear market situation, this and that, and this. Okay. But the thing about the whole thing for me, what I find very interesting, when I get some of these alerts, pulse alert, hex alert, I don't have the time, nor do I have the desire to do any type of blockchain analysis. I don't have the desire to pocket watch chain analysis. Some people have the mental proclivity for that. This is what this is what they do. Shout out to y'all, because I don't. DJ and Hexa, can I see you, man? He said, yo. Some of these alerts, when I see them, I'm like, the math isn't mathing to me, man. You've seen those alerts. If you have, Twitter, X, and you're in the community and you get these alerts, Hex this, Pulse chain that, and this. I saw an alert. I think said 450 million or so hex was staked. This was like in the last 2-3 weeks, something like that. 450 million hex was staked. Guess for how long? Maybe like 45 days, not even 2 months. 450 million hex stake. What? How many thousands of T-shares, right? Like that, you know. It is what it is, but for 45 days. I had to question myself. I said, damn, that's a big sum. I remember somebody told Richard, yo, they dumped 500 million. $500 million hex. And Richard told him, oh, congratulations, you sold your future. 450 million. That was 4 years ago, 2020. Approaching 5 years ago. 2020. And right now, 450 million. Well, you know, at the time you see these alerts, hundreds of millions of hexes being staked, right? But it's for like 2 months, maybe even a week, 6 days, 14 days. Like, y'all told me 55. What's that, the OA? Doing what the OA does? I don't know. Don't care. Don't matter to me. But when I see hundreds of millions of hex, like, first of all, who got that? If I was a blockchain sleuth, I'd be running after that. I'm like, yo, who is that? Who got that, man? What kind of, you know, what they got going on? Damn. And for 45 days, they don't believe? 45 days. You couldn't even last a year hold stake in that? Like 45 days. You wouldn't imagine doing a 55, huh? Not with that amount, right? Clearly not. What's up with that? I don't know. Y'all had me talking some Quattro Cinco. That's what y'all had me to, you know, I'm still, you know, I'm Quattro, you know, and I got them. I can't do nothing with them. I did them on Ethereum. And then I got a copy, and then y'all fumbled or whatever bumbled and talk about OP hex is the real hex. Meanwhile, you know, Ethereum was what birthed all this. No, you know, y'all not even talking about, you know, but you got some hex alerts throwing all kinds of information. Can you even buy 400 million hex today? Anybody could make a you know, buy that much today? Huh? I don't know. I'm not gonna find out. $450 million hex. Stake for how long? 45 days. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I saw a lot of that taking place before Pulse Chain launched. I saw a lot of those alerts, hundreds of millions, many, you know, several million hexes staked, nothing longer than a year. I didn't understand. Like, you know what I mean? Like 30 days, 2 weeks, 60 days, 45 days, this and that, millions. Like, But the narrative keeps talking about some delayed gratification, this and that, and this. And then today, 2024, now, modern day, you got all that and you taking it for, and you want to tell people about delayed gratification? The mixed messaging is crazy. You got folks like it seems like people are really like pushing against, right? They pushing against the system. Like what is it? Is it a hatred y'all have for Richard? Like y'all hate him that bad, y'all. Like you got a deep disdain for this guy. Deep disdain. You mad that the whole fork took place? I don't know. Were you mad that you gave up so much bread for a sacrifice? Were you mad that you didn't get a return that you were looking for? I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. You mad about the Ethereum Hex, Pulse Chain Hex debacle? You mad at what? I don't know. You mad that you supported sacrifice? You mad that he not streaming anymore? What you mad? I don't know. But like these chains, like the stuff, the blockchain activity is transparent. It's right there. There's a lot going on. $450 million hex is not just anybody, y'all. You don't have to believe me. I saw it on either it was Pulse Alerts or Hex Alerts. Might have took a screenshot or bookmark that, John, because I looked at it, I was like, oh, wait a minute here. 45 days. Why didn't you do it for 5,555 days like Z? Huh? Why don't you do it like Z? Checks my post say, yo, who put this statement 45 days for? Hey. Right. I'm just saying, okay, yeah, it is because it's big numbers, big this, big that, but why not 15? Why not 15? Where's the conviction? Oh, no. If I want to see something done, I have to do it, right? You want to see something done, you do it. I don't work for you. It's one of those. Why do people just attach RH to the ETH purchase that took place? The local top of Ethereum, 3,800, 170,000 ETH. Why they align that with Richard? People are very, it's weird, man. You gotta think, I don't know. People are very, I don't know, up in the air. Is weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Yeah, these haters, bro. DJ and Hexagon, you right. If you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong, right? This is special, though. And why I say this is special? Because it was spawned from within. See, it's one thing when you have haters who enter, right? who are external and they're yelling from outside of a situation. But when it's from within, my God, like you're like, damn, friends like you, I don't need enemies type situation. They absolutely can't stand people doing well, seeing others do absolutely. Yo, I really thought I was acting like some Martin Luther King with I Had a Dream. Yo, I had a dream that, y'all, everybody here was like on a different type of time, different type of mindset, different type of wavelength. And y'all, not you guys in the chat, but the majority of the people proved me so wrong, y'all. I thought folks were different here. And people proved me wrong on so many levels. Was damn near shameful. Y'all ran and supported grifters. Still do to this day. Support grifters. Support scammers. Live to your face and direct and no consequences whatsoever. That's why the scams continue. Y'all try to figure out, and I've been in places in this thing where I've heard so much stuff over the years. I've heard so much stuff over the years where they have so much negativity to say about Richard, right? All kinds of shit. But they talk about him. So shout out. You talk about him, you make him relevant. You got all this to say. There's certain things he's done that I question. But overall, a lot of things that I do here is thanks to him. That's a fact. It's a fact. A lot of things these other people have done is thanks to him, but they would never thank him. It's like they halfway believe. Halfway. It's either you're in or you're out. But a lot of these people is halfway. They're not fully. They're not complete with it. They're not 100% immersed into nothing going on over here, right? What would that be? That would be you considered a maxi? Is that what a maxi is? A little bit of here, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, right? Pussyfooting around, you're just not too sure. You just got a little bit in everything just because, just in case. That's cool. Do you? But be real and say that's what you do. A lot of people pretended like they were hardcore. Meanwhile, they were soft as ice cream. And we're piecemealing you and piecemealing you and piecemealing you and grooming you into believe that they deserved your trust. That they became very well off, wealthy, adhering to the do's and don'ts in crypto, meanwhile, RH stopped streaming, and it's been absolute night and day, 180-degree, complete difference, complete everything. And the few of us that are still here, I'm telling you, y'all, the few of us that are still here, keep moving forward, trying to remain positive, trying to be focused, committed, steadfast. Let me tell you something, man. That powerful commitment, that energy of commitment and conviction needs to be reciprocated to us by way of plentiful crypto blessings. Plentiful crypto, a bountiful amount of blessings on top of all of our wallets in this pulse chain. Those of us that have been committed, real, honest, genuine. It's what we deserve, yo. If I had it like that, if I had the means, yo, trust and believe, man, this is different. We'd all be compensated accordingly. And that's what we're waiting for, because there's too many forces out there that are working against our goodwill and our potential future good fortune. There are too many forces out here trying to trick us out of opportunities, y'all. Whether we're right, wrong, or indifferent, at least at minimum, for being the foolish Hex 5555 staking maniacs that they want to accuse us of being, we should be duly and handsomely rewarded. We should be. There's too much going on, man. Like, it's just too much going on. Playing these games with these courthouses. Looking, countdown in 10 days, it's going to be the court hearing and this and that, and y'all doing this and rallying. And some lawyer said that it's good to have support so they can see support in the courtroom so the judge can do this, judge can do. What judge is over your shoulder or dictating what you and I should do with cryptocurrency right now? What judge, what legal, what authority of any kind is interfering with your process of buying a coin, selling the coin, transferring the coin, locking up the coin, staking the coin, mining the coin? What judge? What judge? What lawyer? No middlemen. Look, man, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm ignorant to the law and certain things and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to pretend like I know. I don't know. I don't know what causes things to tick the certain ways that they operate and they function. But in this situation, nah, there's no way. Like, at minimum, if I'm going to occupy the DeFi streets, remember Occupy Wall Street? If I'm going to occupy these DeFi streets, like we've been occupying these DeFi streets, in a sense where utilizing these protocols that no central authority can interfere and tell us what we can and cannot do with our financial freedom and bread. Why am I going to now adhere and dance a certain dance with an authority that don't give a F about me in court? Like, why am I doing that, bruh? I get it. You got to do the dance. You got to go through you got, but also be mindful of and cognizant of what's going on here, y'all. Be mindful. Yo, man, you got 450 million hex to stake for 45 days. That might mean you got a lot more where that came from, man. Do us a favor, whoever you are. Stake that John 15.2 years. Do us a favor. Stake that John 15.2 years, and in 45 days, and emergency end stake that John, huh? That's my imaginary fantasy. Or don't even wait 45 days. Just stake that John and go halfway, right? 7-some years, just emergency end stake that and let the rest be showered on all of us, man. Because you should have a lot where you came from. Are you Mr. and Mrs. OA? Maybe not. Did Richard Hart teach other people, perceived rich people, to come in here and make it rain on us with blessings? Why is there only one notable God whale on record? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about some Overwatch. I'm talking about the guy that created that crazy candle back in 2020. Why is there only one on record or whatever? Well, I don't understand how we move in here in this community. I don't understand how after almost 5 years, close to 5 years of incessant, continuous marketing on every level, even including sports, racing, film, music, entertainment, blogging, posting, streaming, article writing, creating books, clothes, toys, all kinds of stuff going on, all types. And it's meager results. We still like at this level. Meanwhile, you got other shenanigans that could just come out and get all the attention. The dude said it, F the VCs. You know how much money he got at his disposal? You don't, forget the VCs. Let them buy the tops and all this stuff. But other projects could come and demand and corral everybody and take all the attention away from where it is perceived to count, which is over here, right? I'll never understand that. That's why I've always said, like, yo, there's something going on here that's deeper than rap. Like, these people really can't stand Richard Hart. Like, these people can't stand him, yo. And he's created a lot of enemies, and that's external and internal. There are people that can't stand him outside the community, and there's people that definitely can't stand him from within. And that's created a serious problem. And that's why we're looking at the way we're looking at things with these charts. And it's been lackluster, meager results, all in my opinion, which is worth nothing. It's worth nothing. My opinions, my thoughts, whatever I'm talking about. What am I talking about? I don't know. Price suppression after suppression and oppression. It's been 3 years since the all-time high for 3 years. And it's price suppression and oppression. And we have an entire chain, and it's still price suppression and oppression and oppression. Dex price suppression, and everything is suppression, oppression, subversion, immersion, suppression. And while there's all this oppression and suppression and oppression of price and everything, oh yeah, go show up at court and show that there's solidarity and command. Go show up at court. Don't know who's watching you. Unless you don't care, you that person, that's cool, but you playing the game, you're not free. I thought it was supposed to be about independence, sovereignty, and all that. Cause this is what I'm talking about. That's the revolution. I don't know, but I'm questioning a lot. Maybe call it paranoia. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hanging out with a bunch of people you don't know. I don't know, bro. It's different. It's different now. It's different. Unless you know people for a while, that's different. But I'm not. I'm good. Like, nah. Mm-mm. Be like, oh, that's one person. One person. Much love to you, Hexangelo. DJ Bomber said part 2. Burnt Pulse. I see you. Like, it's weird, man. It's weird, man. One person was talking about how, they're the only one that showed up in the last hearing and all this. Like, yo, sometimes less is more. You know what I mean? Like, what's that for? You try to talk about you the only one. That means like you the realest. All right. Who cares? Did that help anybody? Did that pump any chart prices? We in this to make money, not notoriety on some weird stuff. And then you put your neck out there on some other level too. Like, dude wasn't there. You gonna be there? Like, if RH ain't gonna be in court, why are you gonna be in court? That's my point. Like, I get it. You want to show support and this and that and that and this. You want to be nosy, right? It's about eavesdropping and watch and hear for yourself. Be a witness to whatever. But dude ain't gonna be there. Why are you gonna be there? Am I missing something, y'all? Like, tell me on some real stuff, people. Like, am I missing what? Am I missing something? I implore y'all to be honest and real with me. Am I missing something with this whole thing about going to court? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I understand the whole thing about support, but if the founder ain't gonna be there, the founder himself, but supposedly his lawyers, allegedly, his lawyers, were told the one person who showed up that it would be good if the community were to be there in court, absent the founder, to show solidarity. Tell me something. Like tell me, am I like, say, like, help me understand what like. I'm not trying to be adversarial, right? Like I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to connect the dots here. It's weird enough to get subpoenas. That's already weird enough. To have been a streamer, you talking all this stuff about these coins, and then to get a letter, a subpoena or whatever. Remember 2 years ago, that's what happened to the influencers? A lot of them had to lawyer up. That's weird to me. Like to get caught up in some foolishness like that. You have to lawyer up. That means pay for representation. Because now you being accused of some stuff that to being on a payroll, you on a take for talking about some coins on the internet. Nothing much came from that, but still, just to go through that ordeal, that inconvenience. A lot of people stopped streaming at the time. Remember that time? It was 2 years ago. Yo, they censored this guy, man. Like for whatever it's worth. This whole thing with the investigation that they gave him last July 2023. Ever since then, even before then, he was quiet. But specifically from July 2023 till now, like that dude he hasn't done one stream. All he did was a couple pre-recorded videos. What's the point in appearing in court when the founder is not even going to be there? I don't understand that. What type of time are these people on, man? What games are folks playing, man? Maybe it's a different level of law, legal, engagement, courtroom etiquette that I don't understand. Is that going to help the price? Because if that could help, because all this translates into when we gonna see our money, folks? When? We've been waiting too effing long. We got no choice but to continue to wait. But that's the main crux of all this, man. SEC, no SEC. SEC, no SEC. When bread? When is your sacrifice going to literally pay off? So now you're going to walk into a courtroom situation. You're already vulnerable, ass naked vulnerable, ass naked. No matter how tough you think in the world, you walk into a courtroom, bruh, you feel like a sperm cell. It's you versus a billion of entities. You by yourself for real. Your life could change. You walk into a courtroom, you may not come out that motherfucker if you act up. Your shit could change. That's why you got to be on point from how you dress and how you behave. Regular. You walk into the smallest court, family court, and you have to be on point. Forget about criminal and supreme. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about, man? This is why sometimes I have to calm myself down, because when I think and I replay some of these things that you guys say that you're going to do and the justification that you give, it's absolute nonsense to me. And I'm saying to myself, you can't be fooling people like this outright. Meanwhile, you are. And people just take this like it's okay. Walk into a courtroom and act up. See how that's going to work out for you, man. Like, yo, these people, bro. So why even be there in the first place? Solidarity. Why shit is different in this community and I don't see it going on in other communities? Why is stuff happening here in this community I don't see happening on? Did XRP have their investors in these courtrooms? Huh? Did EOS have investors in their courtrooms? I don't understand what y'all doing. This is some other level of weirdness, bruh. Not only do you not stake your 450 million hex 15 years, you want people to show up in court absent the founder. And then try to justify like yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Been waiting 3 years, yo. Why I say 3? Why I keep saying 3? Because that was the year of the sacrifice. Huh? That was the year of Hex all-time high. Till now. You think anybody want to really hear when I say I don't work for you? That's to keep from crying. Don't get scammed, man. That's real, though. No one wants to get scammed, man. But I don't work for you. That whole I don't work for you. You want to see something? You do it. We work for each other. We've been working for each other. Been working for each other, for one another for 3 years. I'm not on the take. I've been volunteering. I've been doing this apprenticeship, internship. 3 years talking about this shit. Real talk. It's documented. Other people have been doing the same too. Not just me. Some stop, but not just me talking, doing the same thing. Not just me. Other people have been doing the same thing. I want, look, these things, we talk about certain things have to be measured here. Let's lay it down for what it is. That's the whole thing. Like with my last stream, it's not your money. Yeah, it's not your, you want to see something done, you do it. I don't work for you. No expectations. Unity.
Hey, yo, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting on your little pretty ass. Little chocolatey ass. What your name is right now, bad boy? Love. Well, we about to make love. And then we gonna change your name back to Diddy. Cause then we gonna Diddy. Then we gonna change your name back to Puffy. Cause that's what you gonna be when we done Diddy.
I like that.
Hold on, you ain't supposed to like it.
I like what you're talking about.
I don't like it if you
I hate
like it.
scrambling and scraping.
Hey.
That's a lot. I like that. I like you.
Guard?
I ain't locked in here with you, playboy. You locked in here with me.
Hey, no Diddy, bro.
And grab that baby roll over there and lather up.
Lather up?
Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Man,
Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Hold on, bro. Hey.
Yeah. Jason Smith said facts on facts. Hex Angels, I couldn't agree more. Whether Hex is a tenth of a penny, $100, I'm not showing up in person. Excuse me. DJ Hexagon says, trying to catch up on some works. Appreciate that. But I think we need to show up. We are not victims. I hear you. I hear you. See, it's not, I don't know, but it's not about real victimhood. Black Levin, I see you, man. I don't think it's about victim. It's not about victim. It's just, this crypto, like this is why they trying to, congressional halls and hearings, right? And legislation. They're trying to introduce rules and ways to control. They can't even grapple and fathom with DeFi, much less crypto. You know what I'm saying? They don't have any clue. This just don't belong in the courts. You know what I mean? But they're playing a game. I think it's a waste of time, like Black Levin said. To me, that's me. And guess what? People are going to show up anyway. Folks are going to show up. I just say to myself, I don't know. The focus sometimes is a little bit, it's a miss, it's a rye. Y'all, I don't know, man. I don't know. Facts. No Diddy, man. No Diddy. I don't know. I don't know what people have been it's just weird realizations that I've come to draw. That's why I just talk about it, because that's it. It's not about being negative. It's about expressing certain points of view from realizations that I made and observations. One day I'd like to see Hex alerts, some Pulse alert, talk about 450 million Hex, stake for 15.2 years, 55. We're like, oh, okay. Somebody believes in the product. Because when I saw that thing say stake for 450 million, stake for 45 days, they could do whatever they want with their money, man. Who am I? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Definitely don't have no 450 million anything. Who am I? They got their own plans. The yield must be stupid, bananas. Sure. There's a difference between 45 and 5,555. A lot of people that have since splintered off and went onto other blockchains, did other projects, this and that and this. They can relate on some level and were exposed and maybe even a part of this community right here. Right? And because they, for whatever reason, a lot of them have been vocal and said they were angry with the outcome of everything up to date with this ecosystem. Angry, disappointed, this and that, that and this. It's not easy being cheesy. It's not easy for those who've decided to just still stick around. Imagine, to still stick around. Amidst harsh criticism from their peers, from those who were once members of the community, the harsh criticism, even revelations and realizations that people don't even want to really accept, to still be able to still be here, that deserves something. That deserves something. The first 2 years of this whole situation was what it was. But these last 3, this is not a joke. You know what I mean? Like this last 3. Has caused irreparable damage on 100%. And then there's some of us are still here. Talk about irreparable damage. Yeah, you know, like that's why I say I understand all the good, but I don't dismiss the bad. I can't pretend like people haven't gotten hurt in the situation. And it's not about blaming anybody, but I'm sick of the grifts. That's me. I'm sick of the elaborate grifts, the illustrious opportunities to grift that have been laden throughout this chain. The mental grifting that's been taking place here that translated into robbing people because you stole shit from their weak minds. They bought into your stories and your empty promises. They bought into it. And they sold themselves out by giving you their money. And got hurt repeatedly. Over and over and over. Multiple exes hurt. It's a recurring theme. Another communities talk about a flywheel. Over here, this is a flywheel of getting rugged. You know what it is to go, you on a pulse chain. And you watching the multiple X's of rugs take place versus you trying to see up and to the right for holding on to conviction, for trying to really work with a fork copy of Ethereum, for trying to really understand that this DEX coin is deflationary, for trying to really understand how potentially rewarding this farming token can be potentially, and then appreciate something that was taught to be the store of value to be placed on a chain that has affordable gas fees, for those narratives to be suppressed by tons of energy rugging people versus blessing people. This shit is disgusting, bruh. That's what's happening on fucking Pulse Chain right now. More rugs than blessings. And people are still here. You don't think that deserves something great? People still here. You know what it is? When you holding on to your convictions and you watching other communities make money around you, you know what that is? Do you know what that is? And you're not making that same amount of money, but you holding on to your convictions and have been for 3 years. You don't think that deserves something? Because motherfuckers think you're blind, right? They think because you maxi, you know, this and that you don't see anything else. This is why I say it's a ruse, it's a fallacy. It's a false equivalence, false narrative. Motherfuckers want to conflate, deflect, lie, and deceive in this maxi narrative. It's BS. Not blind. Nobody's blind here. If you are, bless your heart. May your senses compensate for the shortcoming of visual sight. You know what that is? To see other people present talking points. They're in glee and whatever they got going on. The whole year and a half. Multiple communities. They're up in glee, this and that. Got nothing to do with RH Coins. Nothing. And some of us are still here, unwavered. You don't think that deserves something? Not about recognition, because it's been a depletion, being depleted, and we have to replenish on our own time in our own way, while we give, while we believe, while we extend our energy, our time, our money, our thought into this, whatever this is, and get shat on, receive no support. Crypto wide, the community, the crypto industry doesn't give a shit about Richard Hart, yo, or anything he's done. After 5 years, they don't support him. They don't write news articles about him. The common, popular crypto, whatever media outlets, they don't. They don't. Very far and few in between. Irrespective of all that, all the marketing that's been done up to this point, meager results. Meager. Fucking movie in his likeness. What is that yielded? Anybody else in the industry, come out with a movie, they got more notoriety, more fame, more everything than he does. Meanwhile, Giving Tree, trying to save you. This is the narrative. And we see this shit and we table it. We say, oh no, I'm gonna push through that. That's okay. Because this code is gonna do what it's supposed to do. Because this thing is immutable. Because it's not your keys, not your coin. Yeah, there's an admin key in PulseX, but we're going to push through that. Yeah, there was a V1 in PulseX, but we're going to push through that. Yeah, the Pulse Chain Block Explorer is janky, but we're going to push through that. We got the copies of this and that. We're going to put, it's a fork of Ethereum. We're going to push through all that. We're going to push through that. Amidst all this other wild shit taking place, you don't think that deserves some type of reward? Of blessings upon blessings for those of us that stuck around to this day. I talk shit, but it's not about just me. I stuck around. I'm still here though. Been here. People been here longer than me. Doing the same shit I'm doing and more throughout all the crazy shit going on. Everything is not potpourri. Everything is crazy. Like y'all got to open your eyes and see. This whole thing is being looked upon like it's a scourge. You got to hear. This is why it's this maxi bullshit they on is bullshit. Oh yeah, the maxis, this man. It got nothing to do with that. Because you got to expose yourself to other things and see what's going on in the world to understand why and where you are. Where you are. I hope everything with this court proceeding, everything court related works in our favor. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold my breath because this shit is bigger than some SEC court shit. Like I said, we looking for number go up. When XRP beat their case, did their numbers go up? Their numbers didn't go up. So this shit is deeper than some SEC. And SEC's fighting against them, appealing to go back after XRP again. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. People lost the plot. They lost their way. They don't care anymore. They're not talking about Hex 55 like that. Nobody cares. It's a messed up situation, right? Because there's some of us who do care, who still looking at our stakes, who still, know that we have these stakes. 15 years. Hex not even 5 years old yet. It's approaching 5 this December. We got shit out there over a decade and change. Nobody cares about none of that. We watching Hex and Pulse alerts talk about 450 million Hex stake for 45 days. What happened to 55? Where's the conviction? I don't give a fuck if that's an OA or not. That just sends a weird signal. Like, come on, man. Sends a weird signal. And then you having everybody external from bum-ass blockchains, from all kinds of weird projects, people who were once Pulse, Hexicans, and all that, doing everything else and having a great old time while we here trying to toe the fucking line. You don't think we're going to deserve greatness? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. 100%. Because this shit is crazy. Because they looking at us like we crazy, like we fools. Like we lost our rabbit ass mind. Like we are insufferable. You got motherfuckers out that built derivative products for Hex, derivative coins for Hex, went on Solana, shit failed. And they still trying to launch it, talking about, yeah, they got a paid group, insider group, this and that, leaving forward statements, forward movement, price movement. Like they just so security friendly. It's not even funny. And these are your builders. These are the builders that y'all be trying to love, adore, and praise. And you look at them like, yo, where is your framework? What type of time are you on? Who raised y'all? Like, where did you come? What are you doing? Like, it's weird. Then the very few of us that are here, the very few of us that remain, looking at all this shit like going, wow, wow, wow. Because me, I just shake my head because I'm not blind. I see things I don't even want to see. I see it still. I'm not blind. Shit is crazy. That's why I always say, if you have another situation going on that's not related, and then you making money, good for you. Good for, as long as nobody getting hurt, great for y'all. Great for y'all. And I'm still waiting here, watching, yo, when the fuck are we gonna get blessed? Real talk. When's it gonna be our turn? It could make sense. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we some of us raise children. We're family men and women. We have families. We have responsibilities, right? We're trying to be role models for people who we love and care and protect and support. We have responsibilities. We're not fucking single, aimless, and reckless. Shout out to y'all who are trying to get it together. But you understand what I'm saying? We have obligations to meet and still take the time out to invest in this speculative, risky-ass, volatile market in games. We don't have time to waste. We don't have money to waste and lose like that. Some of us, you know, celebrate holidays. This is holiday fucking season coming through. The next few months in the States here. And what? It's quiet? October. Bullshit crypto talk with some October. Not up for Pulse Chain. Hasn't been up. What the fuck y'all talking about? Oh, I get it. You got your own shit going on elsewhere and other chains, other coins doing that. Salute to y'all. I sound like the only bitter hater because it is what it is. Nothing's been moving here. Motherfuckers are talking about 50-week shakeout. That 50-week came and went. Oh, 50-week shakeout. 50-week came and went. It's a sick ass game. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of corruption here. There's a lot of corruption. DJ Cryptomatic, I see you. I see you. Cookie the Chocolate, I see you. What's going on? What's going on? Coin Critic in the building, man. I see you, man. Hexander. What's going on? It's tough, man. This is a tough business that we decided to be a part of. It's a tough fucking business. It's not easy. This shit ain't pretty for me. I hope it's better for y'all, like in a way where I'm like, it's not kumbaya. It's not kumbaya. Had a hard time even grappling with the no expectation talk 3 years ago. I dealt with it because I'm an adult. I dealt with it. But that shit was crazy, bro. You giving money to somebody you'll never meet, talking about they're going to promise something. That shit goes against a lot of things that I was about in crypto, man. Took a fucking risk. Because I'm like, yo, fuck it, you only live once. And 10,000X came and went. And this was supposed to have been the magical talk. Magical talk. How we test magical talk. Real shit. Grown man engaging in this shit. You know what I mean? Taking a chance. Not for me. See, if this was for me, I'd be rocking and rolling. I'd be like, you know, the whole thing would be different. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm saying, like, I'm doing this for my family. Like, you know, they don't have the time and interest and wherewithal. And they're not interested in nothing crypto, man. They got their own things going on. Doing this for them. Managing everything. And I'm looking and it's down and to the right. 3 fucking years, a year and a half later, we still down and to the right and still holding on. And being disrespected across the fucking board. And that's not worth nothing. But you want support in a fucking courtroom. How? Sway. Then talk about, I don't work for you. I've been working for you. Many people been working for you. The whole community, that stream, that dude, been working. It's an even exchange, bro. Law of mutual reciprocity. And playing these gay ass meme games and trolling bullshit competition fuck shit on Twitter. Where my Hexicans at? Oh yeah, and we don't even see that no more. We saw a thing of, oh, Hex is not a cult. It's just something about passion, and it's yeah, bullshit. Where's the numbers? Where's the money, man? Get to the bag. Get to the bag, because everybody blame you for being Sack Daddy. Let's get to the bag, because what are we doing? What are we doing? You know how bizarre this all looks? Having conviction is so much conviction. Some people believed in him more than Hex, yo. Some people bought into the fear of, oh, it's only going to go 10x. People, listen. Some people bought into the fear of how folks believed. Project Sacrifice founders believed that the next cycle, the next bull cycle that we really are waiting for is only going to yield a 10x valuation for anything RH related. 10x. Forget 10,000x. 10x. You fucking get people scared, bruh. Like, because you scared and you nervous. Meanwhile, you got your 10,000 X's up front with your $1 million fucking sacrifice. Trash. And people didn't see that. What you did, you scared the people. So what do people do when they want to create something, right? Shit, if this is only going to go 10x, let me create a heavy situation. So that way, however this multiplies, my situation already heavy, it'll multiply times 10 and I'll be good. That's what you got motherfuckers out here doing. Because people don't know where to go, what to do anymore. They lost the plot. They lost the plot. You're getting hit with all kinds of diversion and distractions. You think that's fair? No, it's not. Don't talk to me about fair launches and first principles, because y'all are loving that talk now. Fair launch. We pride ourselves on some fair launch and all that. Be careful, man. That's all I'm going to say, because that's a whole topic for another day. Because like I said, life ain't fair. So what makes you think a launch going to be fair? Think about it, bro. Life isn't fair, bro. We get in where we fit in. Because everything is about divine timing. They just they'll tell you 10x. Oh, this will be only a 10x, 20x. Meanwhile, they said they were given millions. Of course, they're going to tell you 10x, 20x. Because they can't imagine all the millions they got going on multiplying by 100, 1,000, 10,000x. See, think about it. These motherfuckers that got all these sacrifice monies, right? Some of them told you that Pulse Chain, Pulse X, even Hex, Inc. will only yield 10x. Meanwhile, they got millions. They don't want you and I to do well. They don't want us to do well. Meanwhile, they got millions. You see how selfish and greedy they are? They got millions. And they'll tell you Richard Harcoins will only do, the ecosystem will only do a 10x this next value cycle. And people who don't have experience, who haven't been here long enough, you hear something like that, and you might make decisions based on something you heard because you just don't have the experience. And you figure, okay, to safeguard either way, you're gonna bet on something that you're supposed to be the most trustworthy, and you're gonna bet heavy. Meanwhile, those motherfuckers got $10 million, $14 million, $13 million, $50 million, $9 million. If their thing goes 10x, they're sitting even prettier than they're sitting now. But if their thing goes 100x, times a million, times millions, right? Crazy numbers, right? It's too harrowing for them. It's too unimaginable for them because they weren't exposed to it. They were never used to it. The community blessed them. So they're going to share their limited scope and inadequacy with everybody else because that's how they feel. That's how they see themselves. Imagine, I'm thinking 10,000x because I'm thinking greatness, nothing less because it happened before with Hex Liquid. Whoever pumped it, didn't pump it, I don't give a fuck. It just happened, right? No one addresses or talks about how T-Share at the same time went up 15,000x. Granted, you can't, that's just computer graphic. That's right there. You can't, sell it unless your stake is up and ready to be end staked. If you emergency end stake, you get penalized. But it went 15,000x in value. Stakers. No, the T-Share. The T-Share went up 15,000. They said, huh? But no one cares enough about that anymore. Some of us do, and still have. And we got those same freaking 55 stakes on 4 different chains. Because that's how much we care. That shit should be worth something, man. That shit should be worth something. Everybody laughing at us. Everyone. I'd like to believe most of us are thinking rational, intelligent, right? Sound mind. We see what's going on too. We understand what's going on. Everything you don't, people don't have to know everything you're doing. This is autonomous, private, or whatever, autonomy, all that, freedom, all that. We're watching certain things take place. That help produce loss. People lost hope, lost their way, lost the belief, literally became disenfranchised. Folks bought the top and they just didn't understand. 3 years later, this is still what we doing here. The motherfuckers don't understand. They don't care about Hex did how many went up to $0.015. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about? You understand? Like with with friends like the Hex community, who needs enemies? Like for RH, as far as him, with friends like some of the people in the Hex community, who needs enemies, yo? $50 cents, 55 cents, 3 years. Now we struggling to make 2 cents 3 years later. Does this shit sound regular? Does this sound regular? Does this sound regular? People sold and didn't buy. They didn't buy back. They sold, they didn't buy back. Not only did they not buy back, they didn't stake. And y'all didn't keep it real. And the second generation, we trying to capitalize off that shit. Off the opportunity, like, yo, everything down. All right, DCA, let's get it. Let's get this DCA that's been a year and a half strong. DCA. Huh? To what end? Oh, I don't work for you. If you want to see something done, you do it. We've been working. For free. Literally. A meme coin will come out of nowhere and catch flight. A good for nothing ass, empty rhetoric, baseless meme coin could be launched and catch flight. And over here, it's a struggle. Make it make sense. Motherfuckers don't like you that much, bruh. And the believers have to suffer, bruh. Been suffering the whole time, bruh. Believers have to be made fun of, have to suffer, have to just fight through this whole shit. Why? Because we want to win. Don't know when that victory's coming, but we in it to win it, right? This shit disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Deplorable. It's a travesty. Like the whole first wave, that whole first generation, like them guys, man, them guys and gals dropped the ball, yo. Like they got the bag and everything. They didn't put anybody else onto game because they selfish. They ain't tell the people, listen, man, as much as we talk about 55, yo, you need a whole heavy liquid, heavy, just hold. Why? Because you didn't want to be ostracized by RH himself. You don't want to be made fun of, ridiculed, identified as a fool by just holding on to liquid. Meanwhile, that's what the majority did. Oh, yeah, you know, you staking, stake 55, you get, you know, bonuses and this and that and long term and delayed gratification and this and that and that and this. Motherfuckers dumped Hex for at 47 cents, walked away with $2.3 million. That's what one member said. Documented. How you do that if you're staking? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Now this shit is so convoluted and twisted now. This liquidity providing talk that y'all been heavily trying to ingratiate into the community. Liquidity provide liquidity. Learn how to do single-sided staking. Learn how to, you know, do single side so you don't have to cheat on the community and incur all this high levels of slippage and all this and that. Motherfuckers still don't care because I get it, right? You get a million, how many millions? Imagine just cheating a bag and it's worth 2.3 million. The slippage you're gonna suffer in the red candle will be disgusting. But shit had to be done over the counter, right? Behind the scenes, so it won't infer or you know, because how much, that's what I'm saying. You'd ruin the chart. But that shit was happening though. And even now, modern day, people don't care. They want to get out of their coin. They're going to sell, period. They're not going to wait. Oh, let me do this V3, put that shit in single side and all this nerd shit. Motherfuckers don't have the interest, man. Only we do because we're geeks like that. Fucking nerds. It is what it is. We cool, though. We cool as fuck. But a lot of people don't have the interest. Oh, single side and go to this DEX and that and ratio and this coin into that coin. You want to make sure single side so it could, you know, when it gets in the range, it dumps in the coin and, you know, you don't have to worry about cheating the chart. Nobody cares. Enough. And these people lied to the people. Talk about, oh, you stake long term. No, you didn't. No, y'all didn't. Motherfuckers would go on stream, talk about Richard Hart pumped the shit to 10,000x. Y'all would say that. Motherfuckers did all these streams. You would talk all this shit about them. About him. And even now, and they got the pejorative term Sag Daddy. They call him Sag Daddy. Oh, y'all waiting for Sag Daddy to pump the market. Shit fucked up, yo. Shit is fucked up. You know, that's why I thought maybe he's teaching other whales to do what he's done. You know, teach other whales to come in the community and not have to just everything rely on him, right? The shit is meager results. And if that's the case, there's some people he pissed off because these prices have been down too long, yo. You pissed off a lot of people, yo. It could be other, you know, big sea mammals that's suppressing the price on purpose. And he can't do but too much because motherfuckers are watching him. You see how they're paying attention to that 170,000 ETH bag? Shit crazy, man. Shit all the way crazy in this space right now, man. Shit disgusting, man. Listen, y'all. Man, for what it's worth, man, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, go handle my handle, man. Take care of yourselves. Be strong. Be vigilant out here, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.